Hi, my name is Adriana Bebela and I represent Asociația CPDIS from Romania, which is a partner in Eatwise project. We have been the host for the training course here in Bucharest in Romania, a training course that lasted 3 days. It gathered participants from the 6 partner countries: Romania, Italy, Portugal, Bulgaria, Lithuania, and Turkey. It brought 5 participants from each, bringing a total of 30 participants. What was very different and interesting about this training is that each country facilitated at least 2 workshops during the training. And they designed the workshops for the whole group. It was very difficult from a logistical point of view to make sure that everybody has all the right instruments and all the right materials and to adjust to each person's style. But it was very beautiful. After 3 days, we created a beautiful bond within the group, which was very diverse because we had chefs, we had people from immigrant background, we had youth workers, we had people from the management of the project, and we all together shared from each one's experience everything that we knew about cooking, about sustainability, about culture, and how we can bring each piece from this in order to create a beautiful training.
Workshop-ul mi s-a părut super interesant, este o tematică care e foarte rar abordată, în special la școală, și deci este cu atât mai mare nevoia de a vorbi despre ea și cred că risipa alimentară este o problemă reală pentru umanitate, despre care ar trebui să vorbim mai des și pentru mine, cel puțin ca tânăr care tocmai ce s-a mutat de acasă, este o confruntare pentru care chiar simt că am nevoie de mai multe resurse și atunci cred că acest workshop a fost perfect pentru asta.
What does Eatwise mean to you or your community? Eatwise is a bridge connecting people, cultures, and generations through food. For our community, it means belonging, sharing, and learning to care for the planet through everyday choices. How has it helped us personally or professionally? Eatwise helped me grow as a youth educator. It gave me the tools to talk about sustainability in a creative way, and professionally it opened doors for new collaborations. I love the team that we were working with. The change I hope to see, there will be a mindset shift where young people see food not as a waste but as culture, connection, and climate action.
Hi everybody, I'm Leila Khalil from CINE+MA. I'm the project manager of Eatwise project, and I would say that my main wish for the project is for all migrant people to rediscover plant-based recipes from their own traditions and to spread them, to disseminate them in the hosting countries and all around Europe. I would like them to be proud of their own tradition and of the sustainable power of their own traditions. What we discover throughout the project is that many migrant people, when they get to Europe, they start eating more meat because it's more affordable. So their habits kind of change.
Vai, parla perché tanto io non molesta sempre.
No? Food waste, questi termini che noi sempre ascoltiamo, no? Però con questo progetto abbiamo applicato anche il tema di migrazione. A voi piace l'olio in generale? Tutti mangiate l'aglio, vero?
Through Eatwise project, we want them to become more conscious of the impact of the way they eat and that they act accordingly.
In my opinion, what I found so interesting is that during the focus group we found out that in every country and in every traditions there are some foods and some plates that are originally thought as plant-based and zero waste. So for having a sustainable lifestyle, we don't necessarily have to find out for something new, but we can also look deep down in our cultures and we can find something that it can be sustainable and affordable for everyone without giving up to our traditions and our tastes. Also, what I found out is that most of us don't really realize what is the impact on the planet of our eating habits. And through this focus group, we had the occasion to talk about and realize which eating habits we have and how they might have an impact on our planet. Another interesting thing that we found out is that most of us don't really know the impact that our eating habits has on the planet. So through this focus group, we had the occasion to talk about our habits. So first of all, to find out which our eating habits are and to talk about which impacts we might have and how we might change them or improve them for being more sustainable.
Ciao a tutti, io sono Lirica Tola e ho partecipato al progetto Eatwise tenutosi in Romania, a Bucarest, e in collaborazione con Popoli Insieme. Jam Lirica dhe jam përfaqësuese e komunitetit shqiptar në Padova dhe kam marrë pjesë te projekti Eatwise, që ishte një projekt shumë i këndshëm që më ka mësuar shumë për sa i përket ushqimit që të riciklohet dhe të mos keq përdoret nga njerëzit dhe që të hahet sa më shumë në mënyrë të shëndetshme, biologjike, edhe të përdoren më shumë ushqimet vegetariane dhe vegane. Ishte një eksperiencë shumë e bukur që më ka ngjitur shumë brenda dhe duke qenë se neve në Shqipëri un jam e fesë ortodokse, kur bëjmë kreshmimin, neve hajmë gjithmonë receta vegane dhe kjo më risolli në mendje fëmirin time kur gjyshja ime na përgatiste gjithmonë të ushqimet vegane gjatë kreshmave dhe për të treguar një formë që ushqimi vegan i bën mirë trupit të njeriu, të ndihmon të pastrohet nga gjithë elementet që mund të jenë të dëmshme për njeriu, që më pas të ndjejë edhe shijet e tjera që kanë ndenjur për një kohë të gjatë pa i provuar. Për mua ishte një eksperiencë shumë e bukur. E kam futur dhe në jetën time private dhe mundohem edhe t'ja them edhe gjithë njerëzve që frekuentoj dhe që shikoj në rrethin tim të shoqërisë dhe që frekuentoj edhe nga ana profesionale. Faleminderit Eatwise edhe Popoli Insieme.
Hi, I'm Martin from Bulgaria and Edu Playground organization. If I had to pass on one thing I learned here to a friend or family member, what would it be? I would like to share the idea of fair and responsible food choices. We talked about how some products like chocolate or coffee can be produced in unfair conditions. Choosing fair trade options means the farmers get a fair income and work in better conditions. I would explain to my family and friends that every purchase is a vote for the kind of food system we want. If more of us choose fair and sustainable products, it can push the market to a change. For me, it's also about responsibility, learning that our food choices affect others and the planet as well. It's also about awareness. We now see how food connects to climate, health, and local farmers. The program gave me confidence to talk about sustainability and share tips with friends and family. And I hope that this will have a spillover effect to other groups as well.
We are the light that travels into space. We are
So I don't think sustainable cooking is difficult or hard or anything. I think in India we are doing sustainable cooking from a very long time. We are using vegetables and no plastics most of the time because you usually get like food from subsidy market, and I can see that there are a lot of people, Indians coming to Europe, who think that it will be very difficult for them. But I'm living in Europe for like I think 6 months or more, and it's not difficult. Trust me, you will get everything possible here on like very cheap rates. Not that much difference.
Hi, my name is Stanislav. From Bulgaria, I'm representing Edu Playground. If I had to pass one thing that I want here to a family member or a friend, it will be about eating seasonally. Before this project, I didn't really think about where my food came from. Now I understand that choosing fruits and veggies that grow on our own region and season is better for the planet. It reduces transportation, support local farmers, and usually tastes pretty fresh. I'll tell my family that by buying local, we're not just eating well, we're also helping our community and lowering the environment footprint.
Hello, my name is Henrique Ferreira, and for us, Eatwise is more than a project about food. It's about learning how small choices like what you eat affect our health, our planet, and our community. Through workshops and creativity activities, young people learn about healthy eating and how to take action in their daily lives. For Agora Aveiro, being part of Eatwise means empowering our volunteers, connecting local youth with European opportunities, and turning ideas into the real impact in the community.
In the project Eatwise, we use language of food to bring people together. We have done cooking workshops, we co-created recipes with local young people and young people with migrant background in Aveiro to share skills, stories and tastes. In Portugal, we have been facing real challenges around inclusion. We won't fix everything overnight, but we believe that this project and similar projects of Erasmus Plus can help, at least on a micro scale, by building trust plate by plate. Eatwise is also about sustainability. Our food choices shape our planet and our communities. Sustainability is a permanent concern that we cannot forget and set aside. That's why we focus on seasonal, local ingredients, low-waste cooking and practical tools that educators can reuse. And that's how we created our cookbook and guidebook, Eatwise.
Hello, my name is Valeria and I am a participant in the Eatwise workshop for Iranian food. And projects like Eatwise, I think, are truly important for our community because Aveiro, being such a diverse city, we host a lot of immigrants, a lot of people coming from other cities, from other countries, and it's so enriching to be able to have this exchange where we learn not only about the food, of course, which I'm anticipating will be delicious, but also about what people are like on the other side of the world. I would have never known about the day-to-day life if it wasn't for Saman sharing his experience, how his family, how his daily life is going on. And I think this is truly enriching and important to find out that in the end we are really all the same. Even if it's from other side of the world, we are all human and we all really care about the same things.
I love this project because first of all, it's about the food, like who doesn't like foods? And that makes me feel like I can share my culture and everything by having people at the same table eating Persian foods is very cultural. And then it makes me to improve my social skills, my soft skills like teamworking, communicating with people, which those skills I believe we can use it in any time in our life, professionally and personally. So I'm so grateful to be here and surrounded by nice people in Portugal, and of course Agora Aveiro that give me that opportunity to share a little bit a part of my culture here. And I think that's it. Thank you guys.
Hi everyone, I'm Sevda from Turkey. I joined the Eatwise project on 7th and 11th April in Romania, and I think this project is a big chance to learn more about sustainable life. And I realized that even small steps like eating wisely, reducing waste, and conscious choices can help our planet well. And the most precious part of this project, I think, the intercultural part. Because sharing different ideas and learning from each other is really priceless for me. I love being with different people from different countries and different cultures. Now I'm more motivated to live sustainably, and I try to motivate my friends and my families to do the same. Thank you for this opportunity.
Hello, my name is Tarık Atalı. I joined the Eatwise project as one of the participants from Turkey, Belen Düstring Governorship. For me, Eatwise was not just a project, it was an experience that made me think deeply about what we eat, where food comes from, how it connects us. In Turkey, food has always been a way to bring people together, but through Eatwise I learned how it can also be a way to protect our environment and build understanding between cultures. Personally, this project made me more mindful and creative. I started paying attention how much food we waste and how small actions like sharing leftovers or cooking locally can make big difference. What I really loved was how food become a bridge between locals and migrants, between generations, between ways of life. So I believe Eatwise planted seeds of awareness and friendship that will continue to grow long after the project ends. So I am very thankful for being a part of this project. So thank you for everyone.
My name is Milena Angiova. I'm from Bulgaria and I'm a representative of Edu Playground. I participated in the Eatwise project and I wanted to share my thoughts about the results of the project. The most important thing that I learned during this time is how much food waste truly matters. We often throw away food without realizing the impact it has. Through this project, I learned that by planning meals carefully, storing food properly, and being creative with leftovers, we can significantly reduce food waste. I would like to share with my peers that reducing food waste doesn't just save money. It also saves valuable resources like water and energy that were used to produce the food in the first place. It may seem like a small step, but if enough people make the effort, I believe that together we can make the big difference for sustainability.
Hello, my name is Ecem. I have been volunteering in Belen District Governorship for 2 years. Before this project, I never really thought about food waste, but Erasmus Plus Eatwise project completely changed the way I see it. I realized that every piece of food has value, and when we waste it, we also waste water, energy, and people's hard work. Through this project, I learned that small daily choices like how we shop, how we cook, or even use leftovers can actually make big difference. Now, I don't see leftover as a trash, but as a chance to be creative. For me, fighting food waste means fighting for more sustainable and fair future. So, eat wise, guys!
Hi there, I'm Monica and I'm from Bulgaria, representing Edu Playground, and today we choose to eat wise, and not only today, but every day. So there is one question that we're gonna answer today. If I had to pass one thing I learned to a friend or a family member, what it would be. So the thing that I'm going to share with you today is about our diet, how it affects the earth. It's not only about what's healthy for us, it's also about what's sustainable for the earth. Eating less meat, trying more plant-based meals, and choosing food with lower carbon footprints can really reduce our environment impact. I tell my friends that even 1 or 2 changes a week, like having a vegetarian day, already helps. Our plates are connected to climate change, and we have the power to make a difference. So eat wise.